Ear. What's good, y'all? It's Ace of Abes, and we are going to be jumping into the Dev Vision for Season 8, Sins of Alchemax. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm a little perturbed right now because I just did a recording for my Devil Dinosaur reaction, and that footage just kind of got cut, and it's pretty much all lost, so I'm a little sad, but I'm happy that I'm able to react to this Dev Vision Volume 17. They've done 17 of these. I guess it makes sense, but I say come the end of season 9, 9.5, that'd be number 20. But this is where Guan tells us everything that's in store for the up and coming season. I'm excited because the season 8 trailer was already fire. Cyclops looks fire. Devil Dinosaur, I'm a little bit more excited because again I knew nothing about Devil Dinosaur before this, but dog has a whole laser. He's a laser firing Tyrannosaurus Rex. Dog looks fire. But Guan, tell us what you got going on. If you're excited to hear what we got going on for the future of Marvel Rivals in season 8, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, tell a friend to subscribe. I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of messed up my whole beginning of the intro, but it's all right. Like I said, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to subscribe. Without further ado, Guan, what do you have in store for us today?
Hello everyone, Guan here.
Yeah, Guan. It's great to be back with you too, Guan. And we got a new map, okay. We already knew about the new hero.
Welcome to Season 8 of Marvel Rivals. After Kingpin delivered the tablet, the Gilded Saint kept his word and wiped out the time plague in Lower Manhattan. However, the root of the Lord, Alchemax headquarters, was shielded by a mysterious red colonium and survived the purge. And the energy source powering the crimson colonium,
I wonder what that could be.
A pair of eyes that act as portals to a dimension of pure and this concussive force. Meanwhile, a distress call has reached the monster kingdom. Devil Dinosaur has learned that his best friend, Moon Girl, is being held captive under the strict control of Alchemax.
I have no idea who that is.
Can the leader of the X-Men finally be returned to the embrace of his mutant brethren? And can Devil Dinosaur, having just escaped the Collector's Museum,
he was in the
Collector's
Museum,
friend from the clutches of Alchemax? Get ready for a Dynamite Season 8. Devil Dinosaur is officially sinking his teeth into Marvel Rivals. As a vanguard, Devil Dinosaur brings raw, primal power to the roster, always ready to tear the opposition.
Which you would have saw my reaction to if the footage was saved.
He relies on his massive physique and a force-field shield to blow on the front line, using his primal bites
so you're real frontline tank for real.
A continuous bleeding effect.
I was right.
When
Again, I wish y'all would have seen me guess that.
He ramps up the aggression. Devil can stretch his post-prey and temporarily camp his massive jaws around bleeding enemies, taking them out of the fight with a controlling hold. Upon activating his ultimate, Devil Dinosaur transforms into an unstoppable behemoth. He charges forward, mercilessly trampling all enemies in his path, completely shattering enemy backlines to lead your team to victory. As the saying goes, every kid goes through a dinosaur phase, and we hope your childhood dreams will come true.
I definitely went through a dinosaur phase. I would not lie. Before we continue, bro, what y'all know about Dino Dan, y'all? Anybody who grew up watching Nick Jr., bro, Dino Dan? Anybody know anything about that? Does me? No? Somebody know Dino Dan. I know somebody knows. I know it's not just me.
New Doom match map. Alchemax headquarters.
Did I just hear a Doom match map?
After the May 28th.
Bro, who plays Doom match?
So stay tuned and get ready to storm the gates and rescue Cyclops and Moon Girl.
Don't nobody play no Doom match. But let's see what these new accessories are. Of course, you know, Devil Dinosaur's gonna get a new one.
Batch of adorable accessories for Devil Dinosaur, the Thing, Black Widow,
Ooh,
Angela,
Black Widow's getting one.
Namor, and punish them.
I don't care what nobody says, bruh. Dog, I swear. Okay, let me guess who's getting who. Of course, I'm pretty sure we all know that Devil Dinosaur is going to be getting Moon Girls. That's my guess. Is honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'd like to assume that Hella's going to be getting the Black Cat. Is that Susan Storm? Is that what that's supposed to be? And is that for Namor? If so, then that's hilarious. Who else? Angela. I'm assuming the angel looking girl on the far right is going to be Angela's. They also said something about the Thing. Maybe on the far left. I don't know. Who else I didn't say? The Punisher. Who I'm assuming is going to be the Wolf because he's a lone wolf or something like that. That's just my guess. I have no idea how these correlate. And or what if Hella gets the Black Cat? We'll see eventually.
This will be released alongside the Season 8 update.
The college student perks for Season 8. Give us some good skins.
In Season 8,
because y'all just gave us a whole bunch of
future
Future Foundation.
Students will get
Ooh, hold on, let me look at these. Now, which ones do I have? Because I still have my college email that I can use. So I have this skin. I think I have this skin. I don't think so. I don't have Loki, so that's gonna be kind of cool. The Penny Parker. As much as I play Penny, I actually don't have this skin. So I'm definitely gonna be using my email for that. Man Spider. Don't play Spider-Man, so I really don't mind. Rocket, I don't have this skin. I do have this Daredevil skin. I think I have this Magic skin. I know I have this Phoenix skin. And I know I have Ronin. So, I mean, they still fire though. So, I mean, hey, if you're a college student and you play Marvel Rivals, go ahead, tap in. But say they always hook you up with some fire skins, bruh. Like, ultimately, these are fire. I just have a couple of them already. But again, like I said, if you are in college, go ahead, work that.
Rotation of 10 costumes and MVPs. We welcome all college students to verify their university email to unlock these exclusive benefits.
See, y'all, this is why it's important to go to college, because you can get stuff like this. That's why it's always important for you to get a higher education, y'all. Anybody watching? Anybody graduating high school, going into the college setting? If you're not going to do it for anything else, do it for some Marvel Rivals skins. I mean, folks got to have a reason to want to, get a higher education, right? Got to have something. This could be something. Anyway, PC storage optimization. Oh, this ain't gonna have nothing to do with me.
Finally, a quick tech update. We've optimized the PC client by separating the high-resolution texture pack into its own standalone DLC. It will still download by default when you install the game. But if you are running a bit low on disk space, you can now choose to uninstall this HD pack separately.
Interesting.
Doing so will free up around 35 gigabytes of storage.
And that's a lot of storage.
If you play at 1080p or 1440p resolutions, or if you keep your texture quality set to low, we definitely recommend giving this a try. You will save a massive amount of space with practically zero impact on your actual visual experience. Next up, I will hand it over to Zhiyong to bring you all the intel on Season 8's team-up ability adjustments and balance changes.
Hey Rebels, it's Zhiyong. I'm here to introduce the upcoming changes to our team-up abilities and overall balance adjustments.
Now, before I look at this, y'all already did me dirty by taking away my Jeff Nato, dog. I'm still not going to forgive you about that. Please keep some good team ups. Like, what's a good team up that I can think of right now? Matter of fact, I've got the game booted up right now. Let me just look. What's a team up that I like? Matter of fact, here's what I want. I want you to give a better team up to Black Widow. Yeah, I said it. Please give Black Widow a better team up, or at least another team up. Cause it's cool with the one that she has with Phoenix, but it kind of just feels like y'all are just pushing her to the side with that. But honestly, bro, give something to Black Widow. Please give something to Black Widow. Anyway, who do we got? I mean, we've got Devil Dinosaur coming in. So if I had to guess before I look to see who his team up is gonna be with, he's probably gonna have a watch him have a team up with Jeff. That boy's gonna have a team up with Jeff, I bet you. This man has every single team up, and you choose to get rid of the Jeff NATO. Why couldn't you have gotten rid of? You could have got rid of the Jeff and Groot. You could have got like it could have been Groot and Rocket the whole time, but literally nobody uses this team up. Who else? I honestly still don't know anybody who uses the Cosmic Cyclone team up, to be so real with you. Y'all literally, yeah, hot take. Y'all literally just gave Storm and Adam a team up because the voice actors are married. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't appreciate the fact that you chose to get rid of a fire team up and replace it with a team up nobody uses just because that the voice actors are married. Is that a hot take? That can't be a hot take. Somebody out there's got to feel the same way I do. But honestly, I really don't know who else could be part of this team up. But we're about to see. What you got, Ziyong? New team up. Let's see. Punisher? Punisher and Devil Dinosaur.
Devil Dinosaur is the anchor here. The Punisher obviously can request to mount up by accepting the interaction prompt. Devil Dinosaur will let Frank ride on his back. While riding, the Punisher can only use his normal attacks and his short grenade. All other abilities are temporarily disabled.
So just abilities like the zip line and the turret. I mean, that makes 100% sense because, bro, the turret already has a bunch of health as it is. Put that on top of Double D, bro. That's gonna be diabolical. I just don't like the fact that it looks like you can pop an ult on the back of this dinosaur. I might have to start learning Punisher, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to learn Punisher, and he's not hard to learn, bro. Like I've played him before, but I might have to start learning Punisher.
In exchange, during the ride, the Punisher receives some damage reduction.
Receiving damage
percentage
reduction.
of all damage taken, and healing received is shared directly with Devil Dinosaur.
Shoot. Hold on.
Alright, y'all, so it's about this time where I paused to switch my AirPods, but because in doing so, it actually messed up the mic recording. So the rest of the voice that you hear from me is going to be basically me doing a voiceover with my backup mic. So just keep that in mind. I'm a little perturbed about that, but you got to make do what you got to make do. That's why you got backups, y'all.
In the upcoming Season 8, the arrival of Devil Dinosaur is going to significantly shake up the battlefield. When vanguards clash on the front line, there will be far more opportunities to initiate attacks and break through enemy formations. To prepare for this evolving combat environment, we've made adjustments across all roles for Season 8. For our vanguards, we are further elevating the frontline combat capabilities of Emma Frost. Her telepathic powers will now decay more slowly after reaching full energy. The cooldown for reprojecting Miles' Aegis is reduced, and her diamond form will offer an even higher percentage of damage reduction. These changes are designed to provide Emma with far more flexible combat choices. Simultaneously, we are giving the Thing a slight maximum health bump.
Hey, shout out to my boy Maine. But you see the boy Thing getting the buff, bruh? I know you ready for this, but my boy man, he a thing player. But I know you ready for this, bro. It's time to go crazy, bro. You and me, but say you be a thing, I be Emma in that front line with these new buffs, bro. We gonna have to make something of that. We gonna have to go stupid. But shout out to my boy Main though, bro. I know you hyped about hearing about this. But going back on the Emma buffs though, so basically it's gonna be a quicker charge time to get that full 100%. That damage reduction at the diamond form is gonna be higher, and bro, it's a great day to be an Emma player.
ensuring that he can consistently apply pressure against enemy vanguards through sheer force with his Stone Haymaker. We've also been closely monitoring Vanguard Depo's rather dominant performance across rank and pro play. To balance his competitive reign, we will be slightly nerfing the damage
Damn, a tank
output of
pool nerf.
Vanguard Depo's gun form. Looking at Season 7.5, we observe that the performance of theorists has been relatively balanced across the board. However, as the meta shifts, we are making targeted adjustments to several theories to ensure they remain competitive. Iron Fist will receive a much smoother combat experience. Striking enemies with Dragon Dew will now reduce the cooldown of Dragon's defense by an even greater amount. Meanwhile, Mr. Fantastic's soft crowd control capabilities against enemies will be slightly turned down.
I just wanted to go back and talk about the Iron Fist buffs. And to be honest with you, it's kind of a double-edged sword for me because I just recently picked up Iron Fist, and I'm gonna be real. Like I know how important it is to get them defensive, the defense moves able because dog, because they said they're gonna reduce the cooldown time for Iron Fist through the primary, and I know how important it is to get that cooldown time quicker. And like I said, as a new Iron Fist player, I'm excited, but at the same time, playing against that is so annoying. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. So like when I play Iron Fist, bro, I know I'm gonna be hyped with it. So I guess it's a better time to be going into playing more Iron Fist anyway. But dog, being against it with all the already nerded out Iron Fist players, bro, I'm not gonna be looking forward to that. Still gonna enjoy it when it's on my side though. But dang, it's gonna be something when I have to go against it. I'm not looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to it at the same time. But we gonna see.
But in exchange, he will receive stronger overall damage and defensive capabilities. In the new season, Mr. Fantastic will be able to weave freely between the front, mid, and back lines of his team, providing help and protection to whichever teammates need it most. Beyond these two, heroes like Star-Lord, Wolverine, Squirrel Girl,
Dog, why is Squirrel Girl getting another buff? Dog, who asked for Squirrel Girl to get another buff here? I guarantee, bruh, nobody, no Squirrel Girl player has consistently played this rodent over here and thought to themselves, hey, you know what? Bro, these acorns don't do enough damage. I mean, you know what? I can't jump high enough with this, with my tail. But my squirrel stampede ain't doing that much damage, bro. She need a buff, bro. I'm sick of this. Bro, like, how many Squirrel Girl players have you come across in your lobbies talking about some? Oh, she needs a buff, man.
Moon Knight, and Spider-Man will all receive varying degrees of buffs. Following our recent ultimate ability energy adjustments, both double strategies and triple strategies lineup have carved out their own unique tactical niches. However, relying on the strong baseline support capabilities of strategies, triple strategies comps still boast a very high margin for error and incredible utility. To address this, we will be slightly turning down the baseline support capabilities of several strategists. In Season 8, we will slightly nerf Invisible Woman's crowd control abilities. For Mantis, We are adjusting the buffs she grants to her allies, slightly lowering her damage boosting capabilities by adding a new baseline movement speed buff. In addition to these changes, the ultimate abilities of heroes like the Rocket Raccoon and White Fox will also be buffed, ensuring they don't fall behind when exchanging ultimates
Now,
in
originally looking at
teamfights.
this, I was hyped to see, the
This
White
isn't
Fox
everything.
buff.
For the full
So I'm
details
also
of our
hoping
balance
that they
adjustments,
make
please
a
keep
White
an eye
Fox in
out
her
for
old
our
CC
upcoming
immune,
balance patch
similar to how they
notes.
have Hulk,
The
like
hero
can be
pick
pulled or
race and
pushed.
win race for Season
That's what I want
7.5 will
personally.
also be released very soon. Additionally, we are actively monitoring the community's feedback and discussions. Some issues do take a little time to properly adjust, so please keep an eye on our official channels. As soon as we have the right solutions in place, we will sync up with everyone immediately.
Here's some community feedback. Quit giving Squirrel Girl buffs. Quit giving characters that don't need buffs more buffs. Because nobody in their right mind have asked to have a Squirrel Girl buff. Here's some more community feedback. Give characters that need buffs some buffs. Give characters that need kit reworks some buffs and the reworks that they need. Yes, I'm talking about Black Widow. Like she has a whole like her damage is not that bad, but the fact that you need to rely on a whole other character in order to get a one-shot headshot is crazy. In my opinion, she should be able to one-shot headshot. In addition to that, she has like her movement is good, but all she has is that run. And that's it. She needs more movement. She has a whole grappling hook in her MVP, and she doesn't even have that for her movement. Like she moves with that in her MVP. The most she has with that grappling hook is like that kick, and then she just like does the get over here to stun them. Give her more movement. If you want some real community feedback, y'all, quit giving buffs to characters that don't need them. And instead, give buffs and character reworks to people that need them. I promise you, people will be so much happier. I'm people. Yes, I would be so much happier.
Ignite the battle.
Yeah, ignite the battle. Yeah, what they said. Honestly, though, I, for one, personally am pretty excited about this season. I feel like the thing that I'm most excited for is honestly the Emma buffs. Cause like I recently picked Emma back up like since I lorded her. And to be real with you, like I'm actually very excited to see how like these new buffs play out because increased damage reduction, you'll be able to get the her primary up to her full charge faster. And if you don't know, Emma's primary when you get to 200% will increase in power, double actually if I'm not mistaken. And the Mind Aegis, if I'm not mistaken, that's her shield, which they said they're doing a cooldown reduction on, if I'm not mistaken. In other words, you can be more aggressive, which I'm personally very excited to take part on. And in addition, we have the Iron Fist buffs with that Dragon Defense getting a faster cooldown based off of his primary. I, for one, am very excited about that. And of course, we've got Devil Dinosaur coming in, being an absolute menace, an absolute monster up in here. I'm excited for it. And if y'all are excited for the future of Marvel Rivals Season 8 coming through, make sure y'all leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe. But again, like I said, I, for one, am very excited for this up and coming season. We haven't gotten a tank in a hot minute, so I mean, other than Tank Bull, but like he's all three roles. We haven't actually gotten like a full fledged tank since like season 5.5 with Rogue. So
We'll just have to wait until the 15th. But until then, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.